Hello, welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So, to apologise, I've had to turn my jumper the other way around, stop anything on this side being, anything on the other side being shown. But anyway, on with the beer review. So today we're going to Worksop based Welbeck Abbey Brewery for one of their beers. So this is called Portland Black. It's a porter with hints of vanilla, coffee and chocolate. 4.5%. Doesn't really say anything on the back. It is bottle conditioned, so have to be very careful with the last about that much. Not that it makes any difference in the grand scheme of things, but for some people out there, you know, it may do. So here we go. Let's pour this out and see how it cooks. Got it from when I went over to Welbeck Abbey Brewery for the tour. Fantastic tour, super informative, fantastic environment, good trek from where I live in Nottingham. You know, 55-minute journey, and I drove. 2 pints, came back. Job's a good one. Although the beer was 4% as well, so you know. But anyway. So there we go, Welbeck Abbey Brewery, in a Welbeck Abbey Brewery glass as well, funnily enough. Yeah, certainly coffee at the forefront, whiff of chocolate there. Vanilla's not there at the moment, so cheers all. It is I think it's about the 16th of September. And yeah, 2 days off my mum's birthday. Sadly she's not here, but yeah, and there we go. Yeah, certainly coffee at the forefront, intermingled with the chocolate. The vanilla sitting right behind in the flavour. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I can feel it. I can feel it. You know when you can feel a sneeze coming? I can feel a sneeze coming. Hopefully not while I'm drinking. We shall see. So yeah, like I say, fantastic brewery tour, fantastic beer as well. You know, the ethos behind this brewery is, I love people who do a job for the right reasons. Whether it be brewing beer, whether it be gardening, like myself, you know, doing something for the right reason. Putting beer out there, the best what you can do. Same as me with gardening. I try my absolute best. Can't always win. Can't win with the Weald this year. You know, the UK's hottest summer on record. You try and keep plants growing and grass green, and yeah. Now all of a sudden, obviously, everywhere's wet through, or getting wetter. Grass is really coming back green. Flowers are in bloom now, and you know, September and October is the new summer in some ways. Albeit little, very, very bad crop this year for my vegetables. Although tomatoes are really doing well, they're an absolute pain to pick. So that might be my job tomorrow. If you get the heavy rain that we might be getting, I would just go get the big umbrella up and sit there, get the seat out, sit there picking tomatoes. Why I grew cherry tomatoes is beyond me. Yeah, they are small. They are absolute swines to pick. Never again. Next year I'll grow big tomatoes, and I'll actually tie them as well, so they tie up, and I just go and pick a tomato. Not Yeah, it can get really annoying quick. After 10 minutes, I've had enough. Although within that 10 minutes, I've already ate about 20 tomatoes, because the cherry tomatoes, and they're absolutely sublime, the taste. Just damn annoying to pick. So, you know, it is what it is. But nonetheless, yeah, delivering a fantastic flavour. If if you live in the Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire, Leicester areas, and maybe via the likes of Wetherspoons, even further afield, if you can get hold of these beers, or go straight to the brewery itself, go straight on the website. Fantastic, proper decent, modern traditional beers. Although they have got, there's a new NEPA that they brought out, which is very crafty. Crafty, in a bottle. Whereas you don't really see a lot of craft in bottles. It's funny how it's changed, the perception of craft beer coming in cans. But nowadays, some breweries are actually putting what is perceived as craft beer in bottles, whereas usually you look at a bottle and you think modern traditional. Yeah, it's bonkers, isn't it? I suppose in all, it's what comes out that matters, and that's all that really matters. And I mean, I'm actually brewing beer, and it's coming out of a barrel now, and I tell you what, it's a bit like cask. It tastes so good out of a barrel, rather than coming out of a bottle, which is sometimes over carbonated. In the barrel, it's not over carbonated, and it's tasting really fresh. So barrel over bottle. The only problem with a barrel is you've got to drink it a bit quicker, because it won't last. Literally about 2 weeks. So yeah, I've got a challenge to drink a fair few pints. Am I up to the challenge? Absolutely. Yeah, don't think my diabetes is, but you can't win them all, can you? If you ain't got a few vices in life, there's something wrong with life, eh? But in any case, it's had time to breathe now, and funnily enough, the vanilla has come through to the front now on the aroma side of things. This is where letting a beer breathe is absolutely king. By all means, crack a beer open, take a drink it straight away. Try and get the flavours you get. You may or may not get them. No one's. You get what you get. Simple as that. Same with beer reviewers, same with anybody. The best thing is not to make anything up, because you make yourself look a fool if you're wrong anyway. Although you may get flavours that nobody else gets, and everyone's looking at you thinking, where did you get that flavour? Oh, yeah, like I say, vanilla bursts through to the front. Would I drink this again? Absolutely. Cracking brewery. Massive amount of respect for the brewery. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.5 out of 5. And that is my review. Thank you for watching. See you soon.